We are going back into Facebook. We are not going anywhere. They want to try me. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We are continuing. We are continuing. We are continuing. We must broadcast. Elohim said we should broadcast, and that is exactly what we are doing. We are live and we are direct, and the whole world is listening. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? The caller on the phone, our systems are all over the place. Our systems, they are just crashing left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Left, right, and center. Our systems cannot cope. They cannot cope. Millions of calls coming in at the same time. Even a complex gadget as Apple systems, they are just crumbling all over the place, left, right, and center. I want to see if people can write on WhatsApp and also on Facebook. Let us see exactly what is happening. Let us try and see if we can. I'm telling you the truth. I want to take more calls, but the system has crashed completely. Crashed completely. This is Felix Elijah Anyanwu. What are you saying? He's saying I'm too much. Elohim is too much, of course. Thank you very much. Everything we do by the grace of the Most High. I love that name so much. I don't know why I love it. I think it's a very sexy name. Amandoba, very, very sexy. One day we are going to do a competition. Everybody will say where they come from, as we used to do in the olden days, if you can remember. Prior to my incarceration in 2015, we used to do all of that. We'll come on air and we will say where we come from. And the whole world will be listening and marveling at what we are doing. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? The caller on the phone, can you hear me? You see, they are calling from the zoo. They can't hear me. They cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. We are live and we are direct. Heaven and earth is bearing us witness. Chukwokika Biama is bearing us witness. It's bearing us witness. I don't know what to do. And basically what I'm trying to do is to try and reconfigure the system to see if I can take more calls before we bring our proceedings to a close. The lines are crashing. We have over 5,000 calls, 5,000 missed calls. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our lines are crashing. We are back again on Facebook. They think they can stop it. They don't know how stubbornly determined we are. We are IPOB. Very, very determined. Let me tell you something you will not believe. I am trying to switch on this iPhone and it is not working anymore. That is to tell you that even the phone is complaining about the formidability of IPOB. That even iPhone of all people is now, of all gadgets I should say, is also complaining that it's working too hard. We are IPOB, we are relentless. We never stop. We do not stop, we keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. I will continue to take your calls. This very morning, we are live. I will continue to take calls this morning, or should I say heading into afternoon, from where I am and also in the blessed land of Biafra. Our lines are open once again. Our lines are open. Let's take this call. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? He is not. Can you hear me? The caller on the phone, can you hear me? He is not listening. He is not listening. And believe you me, once I switch the phone on, it freezes again because the calls coming in, even an iPhone cannot take it. And that is iPhone 12 for that matter. The Pro that some people in the USA bought for me. Wonderful people. When they see me with it now, they'll be wondering, we are serving Elohim. I want to see if I can take some questions online on Facebook and also on WhatsApp. I want to see if I can take some messages on WhatsApp. Even the WhatsApp that is on the computer can't even open. That too has crashed. I'm sure by now they'll be wondering. They'll be wondering who are these people taking up all the spaces in their system. Unbelievable. He's saying retrying. He's not even doing it. That is how serious it is. That is how serious it is. Unbelievable. Let's try and see if we can take calls. I can't take calls on Facebook, can I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let us try and see what we can do in relation to being able to make this as interactive as possible on this very day. On this very day. Let us try and see what we can do to make it interactive. I want to go back to Facebook to try and see if I can take your messages from Facebook. Let me try it from Facebook and see how possible that will be. Let's see, because we have about 4.6. That is not bad. Let me see if I can take some messages. Some of you, let us see what is happening. Let us see. Any questions on Facebook, I will take it. Even iPhone is complaining. Apple is complaining. Ernest Okeke from Enugu State. You shall. Oh, I didn't quite get what I was saying. That it's just way too much. Way too much. Who is this? Blessing Ngozi okay best. What exactly are you saying? Blessing Ngozi okay best. What are you saying? That one is gone. Eka village in Edo State, can they join? Everybody can join IPOB. Once you're an indigenous person, you can join. Once your mother ties two-piece wrapper, you can join us. We have a lot of people from Edo State who are part of, I wouldn't say Edo State, I would say Benin itself, because Asian is, of course, the tie two-piece wrapper, and they are Biafra. They are Biafra. Somebody is saying, Fabian Keegan is saying that even warriors are, why wouldn't they be afraid of us? Why would they not be afraid of us? Why would they not be afraid? Omonoma Mandoba is a beautiful name. I love it. My goodness, beautiful, beautiful name. So sexy. So sexy. It's a very beautiful name. Forget any other name you may hear. Omonoma Mandoba is without doubt the most beautiful and sexiest name we have in Biafra land, unless there are some that I have not heard of before. Unless there are some I have not heard of before. I'm trying to read the messages as you... Somebody is saying that he's in love with me. Non-so Christopher. And I love you too. I love you too. Non-so Christopher. May Elohim bless you immensely. God's will. Thank you very much. Okonweze. You are arguing with... Donatus said he was arguing with someone. Arguing with who? Donatus arguing with who? Who were you arguing with? Said it was... I have missed that very message. I have missed it. Donatus said he was arguing with somebody. I have missed it. Jeff Austin says, I'm an inspiration. Elohim is our guide. The zoo is falling. I'm sure they have gone into convulsion. I have proven beyond every reasonable doubt that the zoo doesn't exist anymore. The Aso Rock is empty. That was the essence of our program this very morning. They said a typical Benin woman ties two-piece wrapper. Then they are welcome to this very family. That's Igodomi. We'll go back to that later on. One day I will teach the Benin Kingdom. I will devote 3 hours to lecturing on the very colorful. It's an institution that I respect so much. Very, very colorful institution. Is way, can I put it, beyond the comprehension of most mortals. Thank you very much. St. Carl, Victoria, Chinenye. Elohim can never ever forget our job. Bright, Wokoman. You can name your son after me, of course. You may. It's an honor, actually. Thank you very much. Hilary Tochi. Elohim is with you. Chidera Darlington Obunna. The zoo has fallen already. Lady Hadassah. Hey, Onya Usabali General Alibu. Yeah, I want to see if I can find. Where is she? This one is Hadassah. Maybe she's Awasa. I hope she's not Fulani or Awasa, please. Yes, you can marry Awasa if you want, because they are lovely people. But the Fulani is a bit, they have to go back to Futajalon. Please. Her name is Hadassah, or maybe they gave birth to her in the north. Nobody knows. James Tete, he's saying that the zoo is gone. And Elohim is mighty, of course he is. Kogi ties two-piece wrapper. Once your mother ties two-piece wrapper, you are one of us. You are one of us. Our boundary was determined in heaven, not on this earth. God Almighty drew the boundary. The only people in the whole world that God drew their boundary for them, not man. Because Chibwe said God is king, not man. Not man. Once your mother ties two-piece wrapper, you and I are one. One blood and one family. That is why when we say IPOB, we say one family. One family, indivisible under God. Indivisible under God. Akachiku Joseph, Elohim is with you. Cassandra Ijoma, you are blessed. Ononubo Jonathan, of course, Biafra is very near. Very near. Mary George, Mary Joe. Hey, for that hand there. Hey, is this? I'm suspecting some of these names, so they gave birth to them in Lagos and the Kanu. Some names I'm seeing here. All the Ghanaian will lose each. Some people were born outside Biafra land. The names I'm seeing here, all these mishmash names, I don't understand it. But Edwin Wanko is one of us. Nwabweze, Charles Chukwu, Chukwu Diokafo is a Biafran. Alaboso Demian is a Biafran. Thaddeus Amechi, you are one of us. Angore Kanwoye, you are one of us. Let me go back to say, or to address you with what Oriental brothers used to say in those days, because I cannot mention all your names. Therefore, I will say it in English and also say it in Igbo language. Both those I mentioned and those that I did not mention, we are all one blood and one family. Ndem niile mkpọrọ aha, ma ndem na-akpọrọ aha ha, unu niile bụ ụmụnne m. I thank you very much for listening this very day, and as always, without hesitation, without any fear nor favor. I studiously maintain, unshakably so, that Biafra is our religion. Here on Radio Biafra is where we worship, because Elohim is our God. From me, from here, it is good morning.
Uropo meware, urabare, orere gesa, ano maha.